What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of the Dark Side Podcast. I'm David Viana.
My name's Matt Elias.
And today's the day. We're recording. I think it says recording.
We're recording. This week we've got the long-awaited Dark Side Film University Participation Trophy Movie Awards.
Yeah. Very excited about this. As a 2-year film school dropout, this is my calling. Yeah.
Dude, so what we've got is every category of movies except for musicals because
fuck that.
They suck. And we've got a list of contenders to win the Dark Side Film University Participation Trophy Award for that genre.
Hell yeah.
These movies span across all time. This isn't just new movies from this year or last year. So what we're looking for is the most deserving of a participation trophy award.
Yeah.
In every genre.
Yeah.
You know, old movies, new movies.
Blue movies. It rhymed. I don't know.
Yeah, the wedding thing. It's not like a... Anyway, okay, so... Dave, do you have anything to say to the contenders in this contest here? The nominees?
You had a good run.
Well, we're going to find out who's the best among them today.
Yeah. Some of you aren't as good as the others.
Right. Some of them are going to be going home with no participation trophy.
Yeah, this is not a participation thing.
I mean, yeah. You really got to be the best to get this participation trophy.
Yeah, you really got to win nothing to get these participation trophies. So,
yeah, it just got dark. It's the clouds.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, weather.
Oh, yeah. It was sunny for a second. Okay.
All right, so our categories are action, sci-fi, horror, animation, comedy, crime, documentary, fantasy, war, mystery, romance, thriller, western,
there are a lot.
And drama.
I didn't realize how many we had. Holy fuck.
There's a lot.
All right.
And now, for the first category, action. The contenders are going to be read by the lovely Dark Side Dave. Take it away, Dave.
Thank you for the compliment. All right. Action movies. T2, Terminator 2. Dark Knight, The Dark Knight. The Matrix. Inception. Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2. Couldn't pick. V for Vendetta. 2 V's in that title. The Raid. Not The Rape. Die Hard. As like I said, I want to be called that when I die because I hope to die hard. 300. Right after 299, but before 301. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I don't really know what else to say with that one. Con Air. An all-American classic. Just want to open a Coors Light and enjoy that movie.
Yeah.
All right.
One of these things is not like the other.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about a few of these and make a case. I think these are all... What we've done here is we've picked some good contenders that are widely agreed to be some of the best in the genre, in each genre that we have. Now, I could make a case for several of these movies, I think.
Okay.
You know, Dark Knight is a fantastic action movie.
Yeah, it was good. It was good for its time. I haven't watched it in a while, but for when it came out, it was really, really fucking good. It was like one of the best movies out at the time.
Very good. Yeah, the action scenes in that were... I mean, they did some actual car wrecks and things like that in that movie. It was filmed mostly in Chicago, I think.
Yeah. Heath Ledger died.
He died.
Yeah.
Action-packed.
He died.
Obviously, The Matrix, you can make a case for that, too. That just the action in that was, like, groundbreaking, you know? Like, we'd never seen...
The whole slow-mo, like...
Yeah, the bullet time thing where the camera would spin around. That was new.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Really cool.
Inception is another killer action movie.
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Yeah, Inception is... There's a lot of... Visually, it's amazing. There's scenes where... So they're in these dreams, and it will... Like, a lot of times the dreams are collapsing. They're in other people's dreams. And, like... so they'll be in like a building and like it'll turn on its side and like the gravity like changes. So they're like on the floor and then they're running on the wall and like they did that somehow. It's really cool.
That's pretty cool.
A lot of good stuff in that one.
I like that.
Obviously,
idea.
the Kill Bill series. I mean,
Yeah, that's
just the fight scenes. That movie's incredible.
The story it tells like so good.
Yeah.
The Crazy 88 scene, in the first one, where she defeats
where she kills
the
like
whole mob.
88 guys. Or wait, there weren't actually 88 of them.
There were a lot. She said like because they say that I think there aren't really 88, but they're a good bit.
The fight scene in the trailer against what's her name in the second one.
Oh yeah, where she snatches the eyeball. Yeah, that was a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of good scenes in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, now for V for Vendetta, that's another good action movie.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
I watched it within like the past 6 months for the first time. Actually,
what do you think about the action?
I liked it.
You liked it?
I liked it.
Was it visually impressive?
It was like just that whole movie was pretty visually impressing and all.
Yeah.
I like the way they
Yeah.
shot it. I like the tone that they used the whole time for it, more of a darker element because it was a darker movie. The subject matter was way darker, so they did a really good job with that.
Natalie Portman killed it in that movie.
Oh
too.
yeah, she was bald
Of course,
too.
she kills everything.
Yeah, except
All
her
right.
career.
Has not killed that yet. No.
She went full lesbian in Black Swan too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mila Kunis.
Good scene.
Deece. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I give it a B.
She also pulled off her toenail or something in it too. I forget what happened there.
No, she like took the skin just.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was
Ooh.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
We're in action though.
Yeah, we're not even talking about this movie
Not an
right
action
now.
scene. Okay, so The Raid. Okay, you haven't seen this one.
Never seen it.
This is it's like a martial arts movie, and it's about this.
Is it about a raid?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, it's about a raid. It's like these cops raid this giant apartment building where this like crime syndicate lives, and they have to fight their way through all these floors, and like the fight scenes are just like legendary. They're some of the best ever.
Okay, that's pretty
So
cool.
there's that. I watched it. It's amazing.
Cool.
Die Hard is a legendary.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I don't even think we need to talk about
Nah.
that. It is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Professor Snape's in that one.
He is, yeah. Yeah. He died, didn't he? That actor?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Alec
But
Rickman.
yeah, the action in Die Hard is just undeniable. It's a classic. And then we have 300. Yeah, the visually amazing.
that one's more
good,
visually good.
Yeah,
and
good
like
fight
this-
scenes, good wars, battle scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I think that
That
was a
one-
game changer.
That was a game changer with the fight scenes because it was
the
more
wire
like
jumping and all that stuff.
it took more like aerobatics and shit to do that one more than anything, which was really cool.
It took what now?
What did I? Acrobatics? My bad.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, same thing. Aeropostale, acrobatics.
All right. And there's one more movie on this list, Dave. You want it?
Con Air. Now that one, I don't even like. It's so good.
Uh-huh.
It's so bad. It's good. It's like it has
Or
a great.
so good that it's bad.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know.
has a great Nick Cage role in it. You think he's retarded through half the movie, but he's not. That's
Yeah.
the twist. I feel like at the end.
I left out my choice. I think we gotta come to an agreement of who gets the trophy though. Terminator 2. I don't even think you've seen it. So
No, I haven't.
T2 it's the high watermark for action movies, if you ask me.
Okay.
I mean, it most of it was done with practical effects.
Okay.
They actually wrecked and destroyed the semi truck. They blew up a building. They literally blew up a whole building and filmed it.
So did 9/11.
Well, okay, maybe does 9/11 get the action trophy or?
For America.
Oh my God! All right, so
Happy birthday, America.
I'm gonna make an executive decision. I'm gonna put my vote towards Dave's choice, and we're gonna give it to Connor.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Nick Cage did something good for once.
Nick
Hell
Cage
yeah,
and
Nick.
his mullet in that movie, just excellent.
And his dumb accent.
Yeah.
I love it, but I
Absolutely.
hate it so much.
Oh man,
Couldn't
he's so
just-
good at accents.
Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the
Put
basket?
the bunny back in the basket. Yep.
John Malkovich is a great villain in that one.
Cyrus the Virus.
He's so funny in
Yeah.
that movie. Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
He's
oh
in
yeah,
that.
that's right. That's right.
It has a good cast to it.
He does.
Buscemi's in it too.
Yeah, he is. He's a crazy guy.
Hell yeah.
Garland Green.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Dave
congratulations to our winner in the action category. Thank you very much. Next up, we have science fiction.
Sci-fi.
Yeah, a.k.a. sci-fi. Okay, or skifa.
Skifi.
Sci-fi. All right.
Semperfi.
Our contenders will be presented by yours truly. In this category, we've got 2001: Space Odyssey,
Yeah, that one's...
Interstellar,
yeah.
Gravity,
Gravity.
Planet of the Apes, the original,
Yeah.
Charlton Heston, Avatar, Back to the Future,
Back.
Star Wars,
Yeah.
the whole fucking series,
Yeah.
Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
Blade Runner,
Never seen it.
Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, did you put that one in there?
I put them both in
Oh,
there.
there you
I think they both deserve to be in there.
go. Okay.
The Fifth Element.
I like the fourth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard it sucked.
Wait, is that really a movie?
E.T. No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Reese's Pieces.
All right. So, yeah, I think just quickly, like 2001, I know that's
Groundbreaking.
That's your number one choice.
That's mine. Yeah, that's for sure.
Super
mine.
groundbreaking.
Like the visual.
Bake grounds.
I'm the one who can't say the English language, man.
Most of the time. Yeah.
But yeah, that movie had so much groundbreaking visuals in it. Like
Yeah, no doubt.
If you still watch it today, you're like, how did they make this?
Yeah, for sure.
Like-
practical effects, no CGI.
Unbelievable. That's
Yeah.
the reason why the whole Stanley Kubrick was like the head of faking the moon landing was because of that movie, basically.
You mean that conspiracy theory?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that movie looks better than the moon footage.
Yeah.
They were using crappy cameras that had to go all the way to the moon. But
Well, I mean, GoPro.
they had them strapped. All right. Interstellar. I put this on the list. You seen it, right?
I've seen it, yeah.
All right. So Interstellar, I put it on the list because it's just a great movie.
Yeah.
But as far as a pure science fiction movie, Interstellar is one of only 2 movies that I have ever seen that acknowledge, and the other one's on this list too, that acknowledge relativity
Yeah.
as a thing in the
Yes.
plot, right?
Yes.
Meaning time being relative to where you are.
Yeah.
The other one probably makes better use of it. Well, they both use it as a plot point. You know, in Interstellar, Matt McConaughey has to leave the galaxy or whatever to save they're trying to find another home for the people of Earth, and they're on this planet that has extreme gravity, and it causes time to pass by very quickly for them.
That scene is crazy.
That with the wave,
Yeah.
And
Dude,
then
that
when he has to
scene-
read, he has to get once they get out of there, and then he has to watch those, the messages from his kids, like their whole life passed by while he was down there.
Yeah,
that was brutal.
That was insane. Because
Yeah.
like they go back up and then, like the dude opens the door and he's like,
He's been there for like 20 years. Yeah,
It
he's
made,
like, I thought you would never blow your mind.
Like,
Yeah.
it's a
that whole
mind
movie was
fuck.
so for sci-fi. I mean, it's just a pure good sci-fi. movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gravity is the next one. Sandra Bullock. Intense movie. It was like a tight, focused movie where it's like a crisis kind of thing where she's stuck and she's just stranded.
That one fucked with me.
In space. Like visually and stuff, it was amazing. And I
Yeah.
read that it was like insane what they had to go through to film it.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Physically, they had her in like water tanks and stuff a lot, and it was just really difficult.
Well, and it's like one thing like I was telling you before, like we started rolling and stuff with that movie. It is one like that makes you feel like you're in certain situations with her. Like when she's slowly dying from like when she's about to kill herself from like oxygen deprivation and stuff in the one ship, and then she's hallucinating George Clooney next to her that's like telling her like, you know, she's like he's trying to like help her figure out the way out. And like it comes back to her like in consciousness, but like everything is so like kind of faded out in the background, the sounds, and then it comes back all of a sudden. You're like I literally the first time I watched that, I was like, did I just pass out with her or something? Like, it was crazy to me.
Really well done. Okay, so Planet of the Apes. That's the other one. You know, it's the one. The plot twist at the end is that so these astronauts they're crash landed on this planet.
Yeah,
it's taken over by apes. They think it's an ape planet, but at the end, you see the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Sorry to spoil a 50-year-old movie.
Yeah,
but if you haven't seen it,
is what it is.
Watch it anyway. It's still good. It's relativity because the planet is Earth. It's just way in the future, and wherever they were, time wasn't passing like that. So that's a killer sci-fi movie. Plus, it's just good. And then we have Avatar. I felt like we had to include it just because of how it's like the highest grossing movie of all time.
And how much he went through to make it. It took like, 20 years to make or something like that. It took
like
a while.
9 planned sequels or 5 sequels planned that he's doing.
That I don't know.
I don't know how you make 5 more. Anyway, it was a good sci-fi movie. It was basically the story is just Pocahontas in space.
Yeah.
Or Ferngully. It's the same, which is also the same story.
I didn't think about that.
Yep. Okay, so Back to the Future.
He goes back to the future.
Yeah. Well, he goes to the past and then he comes
back to the future.
That's right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Everybody's
Michael J.
seen
Fox.
it. That's a classic. Very good. Star Wars.
Gay.
Na,
Want to have sex with the green M&M.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Everyone knows.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Pretty
good sci-fi.
I like it. The
Steven
original
Spielberg.
Yeah, the original was intense because of all the dinosaurs were
They
real.
still look real.
They do.
It holds up. It looks great.
I love it. Newman is in it, and
it's a great concept. The genetic, cloning the dinosaurs and yada yada. Very good.
And the newer ones get into more modifying and making their own dinosaur. It's an all good series. Like the whole series is pretty decent.
Jurassic Park 3 sucked balls.
That one was, I'll leave that one.
The second one was mediocre.
Yeah.
Jurassic World sucked balls. I didn't watch the new one because I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Okay, you're kind of killing me here.
Balls.
The Jurassic World wasn't that
Jurassic
bad.
World, it sucked balls.
No balls. No balls.
It sucked balls.
No ball sucking.
It doesn't belong on this list.
It belongs.
It's not on the list.
It's not on the
Jurassic
list.
Park is on the list.
Yeah, Jurassic Park.
At least we agree there.
Agreed.
Okay. Next is Blade Runner / Blade Runner 2. You haven't seen them.
No, I haven't, but I know the legacy.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
Visually awesome. Sci-fi.
Yeah,
They're cyberpunk.
the
I don't think
setting
we have any
on
other
those are
cyberpunk
crazy.
stuff. Not Fifth Element's kind of sort of cyberpunk.
A little bit. Yeah, there's not many cyberpunk movies though. Dune. This.
Dune.
And then
Fifth what else
Element.
really? Probably some anime.
Yeah, Akira, I guess is. Yeah.
Fifth
That's
Element
anime.
is next on the list.
Yeah. I've never seen it.
Mila Jovovich.
Mila.
Terrible red wig.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I forget it. I know about that. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look good.
The wig?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
Okay. It's a good movie. Bruce Willis.
B-dub.
He's 2 categories in a row.
Wow, he
Congrats
is.
to him.
Let's see if he gets maybe
dub.
number 3.
Yeah.
Get it up.
And E.T.
Yeah.
Classic movie.
Yeah.
Fucking really good.
Yeah. Spielberg got 2 in this category.
He did.
Damn.
Yep.
Look at him go.
E.T. Phone home.
Phone and home.
Ouch. Okay.
All right. So
your vote is 2001, right?
I vote 2001.
For sci-fi. So I guess we're going with votes here. We have to agree to give a trophy.
I mean, we could give our own trophies, I guess, if we can't come to an
There's
agreement.
one trophy. It's a one Dark Side Appreciation Trophy.
Okay.
I mean, participation trophy.
All right.
Crap. See, for me, it's like looking at this list, I feel like I either go with 2001 or I have to pull out Interstellar.
Okay.
However, I think I got to give it to 2001.
Yeah.
I got to agree with you. It's just, it's like it's a classic. It's legendary. Interstellar was really great.
No, yeah.
2001's a better movie.
It is.
I think it's tighter.
Yeah, it goes into a lot more, and it's like a 2.5 hour long movie with only like an hour of dialogue.
Which is would never get made today.
No.
Never, ever, ever. Interstellar, I don't know how that got made. Honestly, it's a little too smart for
it makes
big studio. But
it
it's Christopher Nolan. He does a superhero movie, and then he gets to do something weird.
Yeah, that's his thing. Yeah. He's a good director.
He is good. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah. What do we got next, Matt?
The next category is my favorite, horror.
Yeah. Horror with an H.
Yeah, not a W.
No.
Horror. All right. Here are the contenders in this category. The Exorcist.
Classic.
Fucking strong.
Coming in hot.
Halloween.
Another classic.
The Shining.
Another classic.
Psycho.
Another classic.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
A classic.
Scream.
A new age classic.
28 Days Later.
Not a classic, but good.
Almost a classic.
Almost a classic.
Night of the Living Dead.
A classic.
Cabin in the Woods.
Good.
The Evil Dead.
Really good.
Blair Witch Project.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, that's a classic. That's for sure a classic.
Alien. It's a classic.
Yeah, it's classic.
Get Out. Very new school.
Great, yeah. Great new age horror.
Us.
Again, great new age horror. Just watched it last night.
Ringu.
Good. Had a lot of I'm blanking on my fucking words again. I had a lot of influence in the horror world.
Yes, very much. All right.
Okay. So Exorcist.
The Exorcist is your pick.
The Exorcist is my pick.
That's tough to beat because it's just so disturbing.
Watching it now even gives you the fucking...
It holds up. It's still creepy. Now, the thing with The Exorcist is that a lot of people literally believe that can happen. So just as far as being effective for a horror movie...
Well,
even for those of us who don't buy into stupid fucking fairy tales, it's still a good horror movie.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Well, a lot of people thought that there was
a
possession on the set of that movie
now, I
whenever
heard
it was
something about
happening.
that.
Like, they were freaked the fuck out, dude.
That's interesting.
Like, I'm pretty sure they had a priest come in and like bless the set and everything. Like, it was intense. It was an intense filming.
The 1970s was just full of good horror movie, good experimental cinema. See, none of that. I was talking to my dad about this because he's like, "Yep, saw that in the theater, saw that in the theater, saw that in the theater." He saw Halloween, he saw The Shining, he saw Alien. He said he saw all those in the theater when they came out.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, he was too young for The Exorcist and he saw it, but not in the theater.
Oh, okay.
And he said Texas Chainsaw Massacre, he would have been too young too. That was 74. But anyway,
okay,
or 73, 74. Anyway, like I would say, like, The Exorcist is tough to beat. Halloween pioneered the slasher genre.
Yeah, that
The
one.
Shining is it's a masterpiece.
That one's a mind fuck of a horror movie too.
If you're doing that kind of a story, I don't know how you ever can beat The Shining.
And now they have the sequel to The Shining coming out,
Dr. Sleep.
Yep. And I'm kind of excited about it.
Me too. I got the audiobook. I'm gonna check it out.
Oh, okay.
All right, Psycho. Oh man, Psycho is strong.
Not the 1998 remake
with
by Gus Van Sant.
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah,
no, not that one.
It's not. I don't know. My roommate's into it. He likes it a lot. But
Probably for the memes.
He also likes the original one a lot. So I mean,
the Psycho is. We really don't have time to get in depth to every one of these movies because we got so many categories. But like with Psycho, that movie was, I think, came out in 1960 or 60. I think it was in the early 60s.
It was in the early 60s. Yeah.
It in the middle of the movie. Now again, I don't want to spoil a 50, 60-year-old movie or whatever.
Spoil it.
The protagonist is killed halfway through the movie, and it switches to another main character.
Yeah.
And it's a Hitchcock movie. It was a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Like she's in this. She checks into this hotel, and the Norman Bates, the guy who's checking her in, is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
He just comes out of nowhere in her shower and stabs her. And, and the music was just iconic.
The shower scene was just iconic in all general, man.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
For real.
Okay, so and the Bates Motel series, which is on Netflix, is fucking great.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I started it, I never finished it, but it's good.
I'm almost through with my second viewing of it right now. It's really good.
Oh, nice.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man, that might be my strongest.
That's a nice, gritty,
it's just the most
intense
horror movie I've seen.
Makes you want to shower.
Yeah, it's really nasty. And then Scream, we know Scream. It changed the game up.
Yeah, I wanted to put Scream in this because it was just a huge change up in horror. It was a horror movie inside of a horror movie, basically.
Yeah.
Another one of those things where, because Drew Barrymore was on the cover of every poster of this movie. She was like the center fucking thing of this movie,
right.
And she ends up dying.
She dies in like the first 5 seconds.
Not even 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
So and everyone was so shocked about that and everything, and it was such a classic 90s staple to horror movies.
For sure.
So it needs to be recognized.
Agree.
Great cast too.
Yep. So then these others, they kind of speak from Cabin in the Woods is a good meta movie.
That's another because
similar to Scream in a way.
Newer horror movies are most of the time miss. They don't really hit a lot of the time. That was one that was a fun, campy horror movie.
It was a weird film.
Yeah, it did it right. I loved it.
Yeah, The Evil Dead, man, I love that.
Yeah.
Campy, funny, good, gory.
That was do-it-yourself cinema perfected, basically. Yep. A tree rape scene.
Blair Witch, tree rape.
Insane.
Blair Witch Project. The Evil Dead remake was good too.
I did. That was a remake that I actually enjoyed. Same. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Blair Witch Project, change it up, found footage genre. It didn't invent it, but it popularized it.
It was very popular for the time, dude. Everyone thought it was real at the beginning because
I remember when it came out. People were like, "Oh, it's real."
Well, the marketing behind that movie was genius. That's like that was the best thing. Like the marketers knew what they were doing with that movie.
Rosemary's Baby, Polanski. Oh man,
Hail Satan.
Yeah,
classic.
Satan. The Japanese guy. Oh. But that movie is like slow boil horror. You can't beat it. It is.
It's like it's a very slow build up, and then once it's there, it fucking hits it out of the
And then
park.
Alien it's a sci-fi movie, but I put it in the horror category because that's what it is.
No, yeah,
it's a horror movie.
It's horror. Yeah, the first one was definitely horror.
Get Out, new school horror. I mean, we can't say much about that. It's not already been said.
Jordan Peele. I'll say this: Jordan Peele. He surprised me a lot. He is one of the newer great horror people.
Yeah, he's doing the Twilight Zone now too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Get Out was one of those like movies that was just like it deals with race, and it deals with a lot of horror. It deals with like personal issues and just horror. Mm-hmm. Great fucking movie. Same with Us. He killed that. So
I haven't seen that one. And
really
Ringu, we didn't mention that. They remade it in America as The Ring.
And The
It's
Ring
just very
was
influential. The past like 15, 20 years have been filled with the, dead girl with long black hair.
Japanese horror doesn't fuck around. That's a whole other
The whole
thing
other
we'd
genre.
have to get into. Yeah.
And Korean horror movies are good too.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think here? What do we do with this?
My vote's for The Exorcist.
For the trophy.
Yeah.
Dave puts in The Exorcist. I don't know, man. Like I got so many here that are like I almost think the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the most intense out of all of them.
Yeah.
It's almost more like a thriller in a way. It's just it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's more of a nightmare than anything because that's a fucking nightmare to deal with.
It's like nonstop, that movie.
And especially like because that family is like it's supposedly based on true events like around that family.
It's not like it's
the family existed
loosely based. Yeah. Okay. And Psycho, you know what? I think I just gotta. And dude, even Halloween. There's so many. You got to give the trophy to somebody though.
Yeah. The Exorcist it gets it for me because it still freaks me out when I watch it. There's not a lot of movies that do that. The Exorcist still will creep me out if I'm watching it at 2 in the morning in the complete dark.
You got my vote. So congratulations, Exorcist, Dark Side Film University, horror
Come
category.
get your diploma.
Okay. Next up, animation.
Yay!
All right, here are the contenders. The Incredibles.
Yeah.
WALL-E.
Yeah.
Toy Story. Akira. Cowboy Bebop movie. How to Train Your Dragon. Up. Monsters, Inc. Shrek. The Simpsons movie.
We had a lot more than I thought.
South Park, bigger, longer, uncut. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I forgot about Beavis and Butthead Do America too.
That one too. Let's put that on the list.
That's
Beavis
on
and Butthead Do America.
Yeah.
All right, so for these we got every Pixar movie. We cannot go through every one of these movies like this.
Basically, okay. You all know what to expect from Incredibles. We all know what that is. We all know what Toy Story is.
WALL-E, Toy Story. I mean, all of those.
Yeah.
Shrek. Everybody knows it. Monsters Inc. I think is my favorite Pixar.
See, it's Up might be mine.
I haven't seen it.
It's like the first 10 minutes you want to kill yourself.
Guy's wife dies or whatever. Yeah.
God.
South Park, great fucking movie.
Yeah, it's a musical technically too.
It is. That's true. That's
Forgot
true.
about that.
The Simpsons movie, very good.
Classic.
I know you love The Simpsons.
Yeah.
You got them tattooed all over your legs.
20-some and counting.
Yeah, let's see. How to Train Your Dragon, another strong movie. That's not Pixar though. That's DreamWorks.
Yeah. I like that series though.
All right, so I'm going to submit that we give the trophy to Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I agree with that.
Because
it's a classic.
You could put that in the fantasy category because it's not all animated, but I mean, come on, dude. It's the main characters are cartoons.
It was one of the first like live action mixed with cartoon movies,
right?
Wasn't
Visually,
it
was groundbreaking.
Yeah,
it's actually a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Good villain.
Great. Yeah. So,
all right.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Participation trophy winner.
If you can call it that.
I would call it a win.
Winner,
win.
chicken dinner.
Next category, comedy.
Ooh, cool.
All right, so we've got There's Something About Mary.
Classic
Dumb
Fairly.
and Dumber.
Both classic Fairly Brothers.
Animal House. Vacation.
Yep.
Caddyshack.
All National Lampoons.
The Cable Guy. Young Frankenstein, The Big Lebowski, Superbad, American Pie, Spinal Tap, Borat, the Jackass movie, Bad Santa, and Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's a good list.
So many. I think almost any one of these could take this trophy. This is such a tight.
This is a hard one.
Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap's classic. That's such a good fucking movie.
Yeah, I mean, just what do you even say about these? Bad Santa. We were talking about Bad Santa. That movie is just legendary.
Bad Santa is
underrated.
my favorite Christmas movie.
Me too, by far.
I love it.
I hate all Christmas movies.
I watch it every
except
year.
for Christmas Vacation and that one.
Yeah, I don't mind Jingle All the Way.
I like that one too.
It's so stupid.
Sinbad shakes the thing.
He punches out a reindeer. He gets a reindeer drunk.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking Bad Santa because he punches out that fake reindeer.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I don't even, dude. Animal House is just a classic.
Yeah.
It's
same with
still
Vacation
funny.
and Caddyshack.
Yeah, they're both.
They still make me laugh.
I haven't actually sat through Caddyshack all the way.
Really?
I've never seen it beginning to end.
Oh, dude, that movie's so
Cable
fucking
Guy,
good.
surprisingly dark, good movie.
Really dark,
Jim
but really
Carrey.
that was Ben Stiller directed that.
Did he?
I think so.
Weirdo.
I'm pretty sure.
Young Frankenstein.
Another classic.
Such a fucking funny movie. If you haven't seen that.
Yeah, his whole that was Mel Brooks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Blazing Saddles.
Those
whole
two movies
legacy.
both came out in 1973. Same
I did
year.
not know that.
Isn't that amazing?
That's pretty intense.
Big
Did he do
Lebowski.
Spaceballs too?
Believe so.
Okay, that's
Mel
what
Brooks,
I thought.
Yeah. Okay, so you got The Big Lebowski. There's just so many movies.
That's
Big
a cult
Lebowski,
classic,
Cult
yeah.
classic. Not as laugh out loud funny as like some of these other movies.
See, I don't know, man. I laugh a good bit at
The
the Big
first time you
Lebowski.
watch it, though, you kind of
Yeah.
have to get into it. I noticed we didn't include Napoleon Dynamite.
Because
It is funny.
It's
I mean,
funny, but it's not going to win. I already know it's not going to win.
It probably deserves to be mentioned. I think it's
very dry humor, but
if
it works.
American Pie's on there, Napoleon Dynamite should be on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, American.
They're in the running.
Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite is probably one of the most imitated movies ever. Quoted. Like it's just.
Oh, okay. I mean,
yeah.
it was for a while, not that much anymore.
Yeah.
I think it was just because of that.
True.
Was because it was something different.
It was different.
It was way different.
2004.
No, it was 2004, 2005. Something
I saw
like
it in
that.
the theaters.
There was a lot of Hot Topic Napoleon Dynamite shirts.
Right.
Yeah.
They got Napoleon Dynamite boxers.
There you go.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber. See, all right. So let me just cut right to the old chase here. I think the funniest movie, the best jokes that makes me laugh the most on this is probably There's Something About Mary.
Okay. It's a good one. It's a good one, but I have to disagree with you there.
Well,
But see-
who do you have?
I have a 3-way tie, so I'll probably just have to vote for yours,
Okay.
for it to win. But my 3-way tie is the three National Lampoons.
So you got
movies.
Vacation, Animal House, Caddyshack.
Yeah, movies that will never be able to be made today because of how politically correct and sensitive everyone is.
Yeah. Plus, just nobody wants to take a risk on anything that's different.
Exactly.
Can't get it funded.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's the Trinity.
Those three will always make me laugh no matter what. But same with There's Something About Mary, because I love There's Something About Mary. I've never watched it one time where it hasn't made me laugh still. It's a great fucking story. Great characters in it.
Man,
It's got
for
it all.
this, like I said, this is a tight category. This is hard because any one of these probably could. There's a few that aren't going to get it. Like American Pie is not going to take it.
Now, I wanted to include that because it was...
Borat is
was
strong.
groundbreaking.
Borat,
That one, yeah.
really fucking funny.
That one still holds up.
Yeah.
Just the fact that he does movies. So Sacha Baron Cohen
Another
does
the
movies like that.
Jackass movie makes me laugh a lot.
It's
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that one I wanted us to include though because again that was another game changer. When Jackass came out,
Yeah.
that wasn't a thing.
Right.
Like it was just like it was what people do on the internet now, just watching people get hurt, and it's funny.
Right.
They brought that to MTV.
Phew. I think I got to give it to There's Something About Mary. I think it's the funniest out of all of them.
I'll give that.
Okay. Congratulations, Fairley Brothers taking home a win.
Well, yeah,
deserved.
brothers.
Hell yeah, brothers. All right, next up, another fun category, a tight category.
Oh.
Tight. We've got crime.
Yeah.
Here are the contenders.
Great one.
Dave, you want to read these off?
Yeah,
Dark Side
I'll
Dave.
read this off
Okay,
here.
go ahead.
The Godfather 1 and 2, 3 can fuck off.
Yes.
No Country for Old Men.
Fuck right off.
Goodfellas. Casino, little back-to-back Marty. A Bronx Tale. Chinatown. Usual Suspects. The Departed, another one from Marty. Fargo.
Marty.
Pulp Fiction. Reservoir Dogs, back-to-back Quentin. Donnie Brasco. Scarface. Wow, we put a lot in this one. The Untouchables.
There's so many.
City of God. Training Day.
Training Day is kind of an outlier there, but it
needs to be recognized. It needs to be recognized.
It was that or make it a drama, and it seemed to go more with the crime movies. It's about crime.
It is
a lot
about
of these
crime.
are dramas. They're all dramas.
Yeah.
They aren't action movies. You know, they aren't horror. They're drama.
When we were making this list, a lot of these movies,
themed drama movies.
Yeah, a lot of these movies could be categorized into a couple of different genres.
Right. You just have to make a choice about what's more important.
Exactly.
Okay, so we want to do the Godfather 2 versus Godfather thing because a lot of Godfather 2, they're both excellent movies. 4 stars out of 4 stars if you got to really do it. But people say the Godfather 2 is the better movie.
Yeah.
If you take it for itself, I love both these movies. I think I would have to say that the first Godfather is a better standalone, tighter narrative of a movie. Now, The Godfather 2 includes a whole back and forth timeline jumping, and you get to see Robert De Niro as young Vito.
Yes.
And that's kind of, and plus it, you got Al Pacino killing it in the present day timeline, taking the family into the future for them.
Yeah.
And you've got Hyman Roth character who Hyman. Yeah. Fun fact is an analog for a real person, Meyer Lansky, who was a Jewish gangster in real life, and very cool. But I just think that the Godfather the original movie is just it's tighter. It's just like it's more of a. Like I said, I just think it's more of a self-contained, standalone good story. Where the second one is like a little. It's kind of like there's a good payoff, but it's more challenging to you to watch it because there's so much there.
There's a lot there.
Yeah, and I don't think the payoff
that's why
is
I like
that
it,
much
though.
greater than the first one.
See, I like the second one a lot more, basically because of that, though, because there's so much more going on in it.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, but like I said, it's kind of hard. Like 1 and 2, it's hard to pick because they're both so well done.
What's funny is the book
in
actually is like a mix between what happens in 1 and 2. Because like
I can see that. Yeah,
the whole timeline, the younger days of Vito, that happens in the Godfather book.
Okay,
they just left it out of the movie just to make it tighter. But anyway, so like Goodfellas and Casino. Honestly, I think Goodfellas is probably the better movie.
Yeah, it is.
Although I enjoy Casino more.
I love Casino
because it's funnier.
Yeah,
Joe Pesci's funnier.
Pesci is great in Casino. That movie.
He fucking stabs a guy in the neck with the pen. He's like, oh. He's like, that's a nice
little
pen.
girl frying.
He's like, okay, I just said it was a nice pen. I don't know, Hilarious.
I love when they beat him and his brother to death in the cornfield at the end.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking funny.
I don't think that part was funny.
I laughed.
Yeah, I mean, in Chinatown, I actually haven't watched that one.
It's intense.
I'm familiar with it. Jack Nicholson. It's like a noir movie made in the 70s, of course. The Usual Suspects. I watched it recently. It's a great movie, but I think it gets a little overhyped. Yeah. I don't think it's as good as what people think it is.
It's funny, though.
It is funny.
Stephen Baldwin in that movie is fucking hilarious.
He is. That's hilarious. You didn't realize it. There's so many goddamn Baldwins.
Oh,
What's
dude,
with that? Like,
Steven's
I can't even keep track.
Steven's like the D Baldwin. They just forget about him after a while.
Like, seriously, you got Alec Baldwin, you got Stephen Baldwin, you got the I can't even think of the other two, but I can think of like at least 2 other Baldwin.
No, yeah,
dudes.
there are, yeah.
William Baldwin.
I think so.
So many Baldwin. Okay, The Departed. That's a strong movie.
That's a classic, really dude. It was made in like 2006, but it has so much.
Loosely based on Whitey Bulger, but like,
yeah, that motherfucker died.
Yeah, he's dead. I thought as far as Black Mass or the other, I liked it a lot. I thought it was better, but Departed was just a good movie, period, because it had that whole thriller kind of aspect.
Oh
to it.
No, yeah, and it was.
Fargo, classic. I'm just trying to get us through.
No, you're good. You're good.
And Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs. I think Pulp Fiction's the better movie.
It is.
Donnie Brasco, I think, is a sleeper. That's what
I've honestly never watched it before.
Johnny Depp is undercover. It's based
It's
on
him
a
and
true
Pacino,
story.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Scarface is, it's Scarface.
It's Scarface.
The Untouchables is a great movie about the cops who were hunting Al Capone. City of God.
That's a good one.
It's a Portuguese. It's a Brazilian movie. I think it's in
Yeah.
Portuguese. It's really good. And then Training Day.
Classic.
We know
Den-
Training Day.
Yeah.
So what do you think
Denzel.
here? Who do you give this to? Godfather 2? Is that your
It's
choice?
got to be Godfather 2 or Goodfellas. It's hard. Just because I love Goodfellas, like that's my thing. Like I don't know, like it's hard for me to not pick Goodfellas because of how much I love.
I think I got to
Goodfellas.
go with Godfather 2 over Goodfellas.
Okay, well we'll do Godfather 2.
Congratulations, Francis Ford Coppola. Coppola for the participation trophy that I'm sure he's very, very pleased. He's so proud to have from us.
Yeah.
All right, the next category is a fun one. Documentary.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so we've got, and we were struggling to figure out who was going to be the contenders for this. 'Cause
Yeah,
we're
this
not big
one's-
documentary watchers.
There's a few, but it's not like
I mean, we take
I
into
can't
account
think of them off the top of my
ones
head.
that are widely loved and held up. But so you got Amy, the Amy Winehouse thing. I put
Yeah.
that on there. It was great. Man on Wire, but the tightrope walking guy did that really daring thing.
Yeah, he fell.
He did. I didn't even see it. I'll be
I
honest
thought
with you.
he
I just
did.
put it on there. I can't give it the trophy because I haven't seen it, but I just know that it's like one of the most appreciated.
I thought he died.
I don't fucking know.
I mean-
anyway, I hope not. Like, active killing. It's about this, basically a genocide that happened.
Yes.
In an Asian country that I cannot remember.
It was about the dude
they
who
actually interview the guy who committed the stuff.
Right,
'cause
that's
he
what I was gonna
pardoned
say.
for it.
Yeah, he-
very unique.
That's interesting.
Bowling for Columbine.
Yeah, that's another good one. That's
Blackfish, the SeaWorld thing.
I didn't watch that
Very
one.
influential. I didn't either, but I had to include it because everybody knows it. Dear Zachary, that's your...
Yeah, that one's a good one.
haven't seen
That
it.
fucking gets to you, man. That one fucking gets to you with the content in it.
Mommy, Dead, and Dearest, another one. put
Another
up by
one
you.
that'll get to you.
Okay, I haven't seen most of these.
They just made that one.
My choice was Shoah. That's the one I put in there.
Yes, your 9-hour Holocaust documentary.
Correct.
You sadistic fuck.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. I have got to put. I don't think we have both seen the same two.
No.
movies. So we may have to not give a trophy for this unless.
Yeah. These are just honorable mentions.
You can't
Let's
give a
just go with
trophy
that.
for something you haven't seen.
Yeah.
But Shoah is. I was saying to Dave off mic, for real, everybody should watch this movie at some point in their life. It's 9 hours long. Okay, you can watch it in segments. It's split up into segments. It's nothing but firsthand interviews with Holocaust survivors, and they tell what happened to them for 9 hours. There's like dozens of people that they talk to, people from the camps. There's people from like the mobile killing squads that survived, crawled out of ditches and stuff in the far east of Europe. There were people who were in the ghettos and survived there. There were people who participated in the uprising, some of the uprisings that happened in some of those ghettos in Poland.
Yeah.
It
I'm
is
just getting depressed hearing this.
yeah, it's not depressing, but it's just. So, I didn't watch it all at once. I watched it in four sittings.
Yeah,
but
I wouldn't think you spent 9 hours of a whole day.
I was going to, but I couldn't get anyone to do it with me.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but like it's just
It's
you
intense.
can't even like explain it.
I get that.
You just have to. You just feel numb after you watch it. So I gotta mention that we can't give a trophy. What's your pick?
It's between Deers. I think it might be Dear Zachary.
Okay, all right.
Just because of how like it gets
no winner.
pretty-
Maybe next year.
Yeah,
We got to watch documentary.
Maybe next year.
Yeah. Okay, next category, fantasy. Hate this category.
Yeah,
All right.
this one's like
So we've got Lord of the Rings is
Lord of the Rings is
Harry Potter, all of them.
Potter.
whatever. Harry Pooter. Pan's Labyrinth.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Groundhog Day. It's a fantasy. Don't
It
fuck
is.
with me.
It is
Wizard of Oz.
a fantasy.
Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
Okay.
Overrated movie.
What are you going to say about these? You think it's overrated?
I highly overrated.
Well, it's like one of those cult movies.
Yeah,
like
it is, and the cult's
hipsters,
fucking annoying.
Hipsters like to like it.
Yeah.
Did you see the movie?
Yeah, I've seen it many times.
You like it?
I like it, but again, it's over fucking rated. It doesn't
So you're
deserve
not,
to get
you're
all
not
the hype
giving
that it has.
The trophy?
No.
No trophy for that?
No.
What about Groundhog Day?
I honestly have never seen it.
Okay, well, we can't give a trophy.
No.
Bill Murray. It's a good movie. It's worth
It
watching.
seems good, yeah.
Okay. Wizard of Oz. Are we going to give a trophy to the Wizard of Oz?
No.
I don't think so.
No. It was good. It's great.
All right. Pan's Labyrinth is a fucking great movie. However, most people are never going to appreciate that.
I don't see why.
Subtitles.
Yeah. I mean, it's Del Toro.
It's
so
Guillermo
like,
del Toro, but it's in Spanish.
He's only made like one movie or so that doesn't have subtitles in it. Maybe two. I don't know if that
He made
mermaid
Crimson-
fucking movie had
It didn't.
it occur.
Yeah. The Shape of Water. Great movie.
Yeah.
Crimson Peak. Another one by him. Really good movie. But
Dead
anyway,
Alive. That's another good one.
I haven't
that
seen
he
that
did.
one. Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter. Pretty much it comes down to that.
Yeah. I'm not into Lord of the Rings.
Have you seen them?
Parts.
Okay.
It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on it. It's just really not my thing. But I have to say
let's
Harry
give
Potter.
it to Harry Potter. I
Yeah.
agree. Is there any one particular? You said the last two.
I like
maybe?
the last two because of how dark they got. That's where
It got dark. I mean, even in like the third and fourth, it started to
Yeah.
get really, really dark. And then, I mean, someone
once
died.
they got to
straight up just
Azkaban.
died in the third movie, and then in the fourth movie, a kid died.
yeah.
I mean, it's pretty serious. Anyway, yeah. So let's just Harry Potter. Congratulations on your trophy.
Good job, bud.
Add that to your shelf. Things that you already have. Plenty of trophies Harry Potter already has.
Yeah, you won the Quidditch World Cup.
All right. Next category: war movies.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is tight. There's a lot of good movies that deserve it. Tight. Saving Private Ryan.
Good one.
Platoon.
Yeah. That one gets me.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now.
A lot of Vietnam ones.
The Pianist.
Yeah.
The Deer Hunter.
Yeah. Another Vietnam.
Hotel Rwanda.
Yeah. Good one.
Lawrence of Arabia. Classic.
Yeah, it's classic. It's hard to get through, though.
Patton.
Yeah, another classic.
The Hurt Locker.
Hurtin'.
Das Boot.
Yeah, never seen that one.
Submarine movie. Everybody has seen these.
Dad
except
Boot.
for maybe Hotel Rwanda was a big one in the mid 2000s.
Yeah,
it was
it was-
about the genocide in Rwanda in the 90s and 2000s, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. Lawrence of Arabia, I have not sat through the whole thing.
I've watched that for film school. I had to watch that one.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good. It's really good.
How
It's
about
just,
Patton?
I've never watched Patton before.
Okay.
My pick for this one would be Platoon,
Really?
just because I love Platoon.
I think I have to go with... I can't agree. I can't give it to Platoon. Oliver Stone. I just don't think that's as good of a movie as most of these other ones. Like, I think easily Saving Private Ryan, Apocalypse Now, The Deer Hunter are all better movies than Platoon.
I agree.
You just like it.
But yeah, Platoon just holds a special place.
It's
in
a
my
great
heart.
movie. I really like it.
Yeah.
I think I got to go with Apocalypse Now.
Okay, I'll agree with that. That's another good one. I love Apocalypse Now, so
Yeah.
we're good with that.
Francis Ford Coppola, man. He's got two participation trophy
Oh,
awards
yeah,
from the
brother.
Dark Side. Congratulations. Like we're clapping for ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Well, we're clapping for him. He won.
That's true. That's true. He should feel good about
It's all
himself.
for you, Franny.
Franny. Okay, let's see here. All right.
What's up next, man?
And the next category is mystery.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dark Side Dave, take it away.
All right. Mystery. We got Mystic River. Memento.
I picked that one. I picked the first one.
I was gonna say I picked Memento. What are you talking? Don't.
I like
steal my
Memento
thunder.
too.
Old Boy. Citizen Kane. Vertigo. L.A. Confidential. Gone Girl, newer one, and Diabolique.
Yeah, I never even heard of that one.
Diabolique is an older French movie from the 50s. It's interesting. It's really good.
Okay, so Citizen Kane is one of the widely held to be. If you Google what is the best movie ever made,
It's
a lot of
Citizen
lists
Kane.
will say Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can agree with that because of how old it is. Like, it's just
It
and
holds up.
yeah. I mean,
No, it does. It's good. It's
I don't think I've actually finished it.
oh really?
I've watched a lot
You
of it.
need to
but-
at least watch it one full time.
I'll have to. Give it a chance.
Side story, when I was in film school, my one professor, this one was a fucking idiot, by the way. Like, I couldn't fucking stand this dude. And you'll understand why. He decided to show Citizen Kane a full viewing the one day with the commentary on. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, are you fucking insane? So not everyone has seen Citizen Kane in this class, and you're going to show them this perfect masterpiece with the fucking commentary on.
Man.
You idiot. God, I hated that guy.
Well, he's there to...
Give me a fucking job
to
for there
teach.
if that's what you have to fucking do. God damn.
Maybe they will. You could submit this as your resume. The Participation Trophy Awards. Very, very prestigious.
Yeah, you're basically giving all the kids that go there.
Yeah, I picked Mystic
participation
River.
trophies.
I think that's like a modern classic.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood directed.
I don't know if I've seen that all
Sean
the way
Penn.
through. I was going to
It's
say
really
Sean
good.
Penn. Isn't Kevin Bacon in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tim Robbins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Good cast.
Memento.
That one's a mind fuck.
That mind fuck.
That takes a couple times.
Old Boy has a twist.
I love that
a
movie.
Twist of twists.
A twisted twist.
Similar to Serbian film, it involves someone slamming their child.
But a different circumstance.
Different circumstance. True.
He didn't. Yeah.
All right, so who do you give it to? I mean, Vertigo is one of my favorites. That's a Hitchcock movie. It's a great mystery.
See, I've
James
never
Stewart.
seen Vertigo, so that's
We
my
can't do
whole
it then.
thing.
LA Confidential. Have you seen that?
I haven't actually.
Okay, Jesus. Which ones have you seen? You've seen Memento, Old Boy, Citizen Kane. You've seen LA
Mystic River.
You've seen Gone Girl and Diabolique.
Yeah, but I can't.
I think I got to go with LA Confidential myself.
Okay, we can give it to that.
If you haven't seen it, we can't though.
I mean,
Have you seen it?
no.
Okay. Who do you give it to? Who's your choice? Because no trophy, so honorable mentions.
I'll go with Old Boy.
Old Boy over Citizen Kane, huh?
Yeah. I like Old Boy more than Citizen. I mean, like, it's personal. Like, I appreciate, like, I can understand why Citizen.
Since
like,
we're not
Citizen
giving a
Kane,
trophy, you can just pick your best.
Yeah, Citizen Kane still was like the best movie ever made. It's like one of the best movies.
Do you think
ever
it is
made.
the best movie ever made?
It's up there.
Okay.
It's up there for sure. Just because of the time and just like, yeah, it's just, it'll never, I don't know. It's one of those movies that it'll just be in the Hall of Fame forever, basically.
Okay.
It's just one of those things. But yeah, I choose Old Boy. I had the rewatch value for Old Boy on me is stronger. So
True.
that's what I go for.
Okay. Next category is romance.
Ooh la la.
Our least favorite category.
Yeah, we had
because
to like skim the pot for this one.
We found a good bit of movies.
Yeah.
All right. Titanic.
I fucking hate it.
A Star is Born.
I love it.
Casablanca.
I love it.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Sunshine.
Overrated piece of garbage.
Garbage. The
It is.
Notebook.
Oh, dumb.
Gone with the Wind.
I've never seen it all the way, but it's
Me either.
It's yeah.
Say Anything.
I've honestly never seen that.
Her.
Great fucking movie. Oh god, it's depressing.
Never seen it.
Ugh.
Brokeback Mountain.
It's
Gay.
yay.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Good one.
Yeah. The Graduate.
Another good one.
I'm going to be honest with you.
That's
The
classic.
only ones on this list that I have seen are the following.
Okay.
So let's see if we can give a trophy on this.
All right.
Titanic.
I'm not giving a trophy to that. Gone.
Okay, it's out. Eternal Sunshine.
I'm not giving a trophy to that.
The Notebook.
Oh god, Matt. No.
Say Anything. You haven't
Okay.
seen
It might have to be that then.
Have you-
I
I thought
might
you
have
said
to
you
lie
hadn't
and say that I saw it.
I've seen Brokeback Mountain.
I haven't seen Brokeback Mountain.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
I've seen that one. So
And
we
that's
might
it.
have to just give it to that because it's between A Star is Born is that for me, but you haven't seen A Star is Born. So
Who would you give the trophy to, honestly?
I would give it to A Star is Born.
Okay, let's give no trophy then. We don't
Okay.
want to lie. All right,
All
I
right.
will. My honorable mention will probably be Say Anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that's the one. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's John Cusack. It's from the 80s. Yeah, the holding up the
The classic sad boy bullshit.
yeah, holding up the ghetto blaster outside the window.
If I was that girl's dad, I'd be like, shut the hell up. Throw a brick at him or something.
Yeah, good movie. All right, we have 2 more categories to go. All right. Sorry, we have 3
Oh damn. Okay.
because we skipped drama because that's the most important one.
Yeah, it's more dramatic.
It's the most prestigious participation trophy award.
I just
The next category is thrillers.
yeah.
Dark Side Dave.
Take it away. All right. We got Aliens, American Psycho, Silence of the Lambs, Seven, Blue Velvet, Jaws, Cape Fear. Now, did we decide are we doing the new one? The Robert De Niro one?
That's the only one I've seen.
Okay, we'll do that one then. Black Swan, Zodiac. Is it the Machinist or the Machinist?
The Machinist.
The Machinist. There we go. English.
That was your idea.
I know. I've honestly never seen it.
Oh, okay.
All right, and Mulholland Drive.
Mulholland Drive. I have not seen that one.
That one's that's a mindfuck. That's a David Lynch mindfuck.
Yeah.
There's 2 David Lynch movies in there actually, Blue Velvet and Mulholland Drive.
I haven't seen either.
They're both really good. I recommend them.
All right, so for me, I think all these movies speak for themselves, except for maybe, I feel like people haven't seen The Machinist.
It's the one where Christian Bale gets ridiculously skinny.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Gets insomnia and he's like slowly going crazy and he's like not sleeping or eating, and he like literally lost like all of his body weight, and he looks like he is starving to death. Like he's like 120 pounds or something.
That dude goes through some shit for his roles.
I think he did one Batman movie where he had to be like 230, and then he did this movie, and then he did the next Batman movie. So he had to like get big, get completely skinny, and then get huge again for the next movie.
Wow.
Crazy,
Well,
right?
it was the same with American Psycho, dude. He had to do so much work to himself to get that role. Not even just like the physical aspects. He had to do stuff with his teeth. He had to do different stuff with his looks. Like he goes ham for roles.
There are multiple Christian Bale movies in this category, aren't there?
Yeah, there's
2 of them.
2. Yeah, the American Psycho and Machinist.
All right, so I gotta just throw it out there. Aliens is my pick. I don't think any of these others can beat it for sheer thrills.
Okay.
Jaws is probably the most contemporary, like that's probably like the obvious pick.
Yeah.
Out of these because of the cultural impact that it has. You can make a case. You can make a case for any of these. They're all really good. Silence of the Lambs, really great.
Yeah, that's a classic. 7.
Yeah, 7 is awesome.
That one's and that's another Fincher.
Mm-hmm.
He got another one in there. That one's really good.
Well, that's his first one that we've mentioned.
Yeah.
David Fincher.
I thought we had another Fincher in this.
But we haven't said it yet.
No, Gone Girl.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Gone Girl's Fincher.
Yeah, that is David Fincher. That's
right.
Aliens. Yeah, I got to give it to Aliens, I think.
Okay, we can give it to Aliens.
What about you? Do you have a better choice? Because we should agree.
It was between The Silence of the Lambs and American Psycho for me.
So Aliens wasn't even on your list. Why are you giving it to...
Because, I mean...
You got to fight for your opinion, bro.
All right, man. Well, okay. Well, we're going to give it to...
We can give it to Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, I feel like that's the one we kind of have. It was filmed here.
Some of it was.
Yeah.
Not all of it.
Well,
yeah. The house, the Buffalo Bill house was... Yeah. Anyway, so Silence of the Lambs was hugely influential when it came out in the early 90s.
Yeah. And it was like the first installment for that whole series.
None of the other ones were good, though.
If you don't want to, I don't know if Manhunter would be considered.
It is, but it was so the Manhunter came out in the 80s.
Yeah,
none of the same actors. However, that is the first story in that
because if anything, it pertains to Red Dragon.
Well, Red Dragon is the Manhunter story, but they redid it.
Right,
but it's not that good.
Okay,
and neither is Hannibal. And there was another
Hannibal Rising.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
That
wasn't good either.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Silence of the Lambs is the only really good movie out of that whole thing.
Yeah.
All right, I feel okay with that. I mean, I think as far as a thriller goes, like Aliens is the textbook example of being perfect.
It's good.
It's one of my favorite movies ever. All right, so yeah, we'll give it to Silence of the Lambs. Congratulations! It puts the trophy on its shelf,
or else it gets the naughty elf.
Wow. You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. How about something else that rhymes?
No.
Memes. All right. The final category before we get to the real final category.
Oh, yeah. This is more you. But I'll read them. But this is your
Go ahead.
Category. That's
not my category.
Westerns.
Go ahead.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
We have Django Unchained. The Hateful Eight.
Mm-hmm.
Unforgiven. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and True Grit.
Yep. And The Searchers.
it just says the.
Okay, well, it's supposed to say The Searchers.
The Searchers.
That's a John Wayne movie.
John Wayne.
All right, yeah. So westerns, Unforgiven is the ultimate western. It's like so westerns used to be these like silly whitewash things where they like sanitize the violence to make it just seem like, oh, you know, these guys just shoot each other for fun. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
And then in the early 1990, I think, Clint Eastwood directed this. He plays in it. It's got Morgan Freeman and Gene Hackman. It's about this like retired, used to be like awful criminal murder robber guy, Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
But he's old now. He's like in his 50s or 60s.
Clint Eastwood's been old.
He's been old. Yeah, he's
he should
retired.
be dead.
His wife's dead and he has kids now and he's just like a farmer. And he used to be like a badass, like train robber, murdering son of a bitch. But he's not like that anymore. But he's like poor. And his old riding buddy hears about this bounty, like these hookers in a town far away put a bounty on a guy who cut up one of the hookers, and they put out a hit on these guys. And Clint Eastwood's old riding buddy Morgan Freeman, he hears about it, and this young kid who used to know, he knows of Clint Eastwood's character, and he comes by and tells him, he's like, you want to ride with me for a killing? I heard you were the worst one, you know. And he says, nah, I didn't do that. But then he thinks about it and he decides to go get Morgan Freeman and he's like, all right, let's take this kid and let's do this because we could basically just retire off of this and do one more. And he agrees to it and then they go and do this. But it's like the whole movie, they're always alluding to how horrible Clint Eastwood used to be and like how afraid of him. Everybody was afraid of him and they hated him and he used to be like, it's cool. It's like an alcoholism story too.
Okay.
And dude, it's one of my favorite movies of all, like, period.
Okay.
It's awesome. It's so good. It's like the anti-Western.
Cool.
I'm
not into Westerns. So.
Yeah, I mean, you got Django Unchained and Hateful Eight. I can't.
Those are my two picks.
They're the only ones you've really seen.
Yeah, it's not my genre.
All right. So let's give out a trophy. You haven't even... Yeah, you'll trust me.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll like it.
You would agree with me.
Let's just go with it.
So for this one, let's break our own rule. Man, there's a fly.
Yeah, I know. He's annoying.
Son of a bitch.
Get the fuck out of here.
You listened.
Bitch.
All right. Congratulations, Clint Eastwood, on your Dark Side Film School participation trophy.
All right.
Next up,
our final
battle. Amazing category. This is the big one. This is the most prestigious award at any awards ceremony. Every director wants to get a participation trophy in this category.
Yeah.
It's the big one.
It's the top prize.
I would want one. All right. Category is drama.
Dramaire.
Dave, do the honors.
All right. For drama, we have... Oh, shit. Where'd it go? There we go. Shawshank Redemption, Fight Club, Forrest Gump, Crazy Heart, Schindler's List, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. You put Next on there. Raging Bull, Requiem for a Dream, Boys in the Hood, The Road, and The Wrestler.
There you have it.
There's your
so
movies.
Many good movies on there.
Yeah. A lot,
right off the
actually.
bat, I would give it to Schindler's List out of all this. However...
See, I can't agree with you there.
Have you seen it?
No.
Okay, so we got a problem.
Yeah.
Everybody knows all these movies, I'm pretty sure.
Hopefully.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Next. All right, so throw something out there. Raging Bull, is that your pick?
My pick would have to be Raging Bull.
I haven't seen it.
That movie, it's depressing.
Is it?
Man. It's fucking
black and white, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brutal. That's another Marty.
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, that's brutal too. That's a really, really, really good movie.
Yeah, it is.
John Singleton.
Have you seen The Road?
No.
Do yourself a favor and watch it.
Okay.
Viggo Mortensen plus some kid.
Okay.
It's a Cormac McCarthy. This fly. Who wrote... he wrote No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
He wrote this too.
Okay.
The book won a Pulitzer Prize for fiction.
Ooh, fucking Pulitzer.
That's right. But anyway, Yeah, Shawshank Redemption. It's everybody's favorite movie.
Yeah.
It's not mine.
Nah.
Fight Club. Yeah.
Yeah, it's everyone's fucking.
Yeah.
Even
Forrest Gump.
bros like Fight Club.
Bros love it.
Everyone loves a retard.
Crazy Heart. You can't go. All right. Crazy Heart is Jeff Bridges, and he's playing a alcoholic, washed up country star.
Yeah.
Who's like playing gigs in bowling alleys now.
Hell yeah.
It's a good movie. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Classic.
Jack Nicholson gets electroshock therapy.
Yeah. Goes to a crazy house.
Yep.
Becomes friends with the crazies.
All right.
We're all a little crazy somehow.
What are we going to do about this, dude? Raging Bull versus Schindler's List. You're saying that you haven't seen Schindler's List, and I haven't seen Raging Bull.
So this is a hard one. So we have to give it to something else.
Fuck that. No compromise.
Fuck that, Larry.
Fuck that, Larry. Look, we each got to give a trophy. That's the only
that
way.
works.
I feel too strongly.
This was like the biggest category, too. It had the most movies, I think.
It is. It is.
So mine's going to Raging Bull.
The Dark Side Dave participation trophy for drama.
Here you go.
Since we couldn't do our homework and watch all the movies, because there's like 1,000 movies on this list.
Yeah.
Mine's going to Schindler's List, hands down.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Steven Spielberg. I'm sure they're very proud of themselves. Everybody, you know,
they've been fighting for this trophy.
Everybody
Matt.
who was in these categories, you fought a good fight. You know, even the ones that lost, and we had to make some compromises along the way.
A lot of compromises
because nobody has time to watch 100 movies.
No, not anymore, at least.
At one point, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you have it, folks. That's if you haven't seen any of the movies that we mentioned, make sure you watch
Get on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be watching some of these.
Yeah, me too.
There's some shit that I haven't seen. I'm going to keep this list.
Yeah. You should send me that list.
I'll send it. Tone Jordan calling me right now.
Jesus. Declined. Grow a mustache back. We might talk to you again.
That's right. He shaved that thing off, and I just lost all interest in talking to him.
What a pansy.
Yeah, seriously.
The only good thing about him was the mustache.
You got a mustache?
Yeah, mine needs trimmed up a little bit.
I got this thing going on.
I got this thing going on.
All right. So there you have it. That is our show for this week.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Dave?
Pretty good. Happy birthday, America.
It is America's birthday this weekend.
Imagine there's a flag here.
Yeah. Wait, is it the week? Yeah, in the weekend.
Yeah.
July 4th is like a Thursday.
It's a Thursday. So yesterday was America's birthday. Happy belated, America.
Yeah, we're sorry we forgot to send you a card.
Here's to you and all your dumb bullshit that we have to go through every day.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
All right.
All right, guys.
If
I'm in Guantanamo Bay because of that, make sure you follow all of our stuff at Dark Side Podcast.
Gitmo Dave.
Huh?
Gitmo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 3 R's of success. Rate,
review, subscribe. Don't confuse them with ratatouille,
raping,
and reprisal.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. I'm Dave.
Had Elias.
And until next time.
Later.